tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Just 3 to shoot. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. Pass to Jones. Latray. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Out to the right wing. And here is Campbell. Jacks up a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here is Martin. It's Jones on the wing. Outside, Martin. Shoots it up. Jones, no luck.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Pulls it up. And the jumper is on the mark.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Pass to Henry. Fires the 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Campbell. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you got to love that energy.
Pass to Campbell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses, and he wants that one back. Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Martin with the bucket.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
Let him get it going this way.
for three. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Now here is Martin. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Number 15. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Campbell. Fires from 18. No good that time.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the away team, number 32, taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Good on both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Jones looking for an opening. Hits the three-point bomb. He has 5. Gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The screen from Campbell. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Jones. Makes a big height bounce and goes in.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Shot clock at 5. From the stripe. Good as the jump shot falls.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Brandon Ingram has become a foundational player. CJ McCollum says he wants to be great, and to be great, you have to be able to create. When you're selfless and you're willing to do whatever it takes to win, it becomes contagious. McCollum praised BI's feel, IQ, and commitment to the game. Kevin?
I'm as committed as you are, David. Hey, thank you so much for that. gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Goes up from the top of the key, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. From the field, shooting over 62%. Down low. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Clock at 6. Here's Davis. The 19-footer is on the money.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
.151 left to play here in the first. Here's Riley. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands. Pass to Trimble. To the inside. Ivicic pulls it in. Gone 7 of 11 from the field to begin the game. Here is Riley. The three. They grab their own miss. De La Cruz, the pass to Riley. The shake. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow. Now here's Powell. Pass to Trimble. Banked in off the glass.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. Fade away. And too long on the shot. Gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. And the shot goes in.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Guarded by Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. That one, no good. And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter with both teams tied up. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
There has been, Coach, a lot of talk about how players today are better than ever before. Do you agree with that?
Well, absolutely. Isn't that the way evolution works?
Right.
Kevin, they're bigger, stronger, faster, but everyone builds on the players who came before them, and the guys today would not be where they are without the guys before who laid the foundation for them.
Here's Dela Cruz. No good from outside. Done a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Washington sets the pick for Davis. Pass to Henry. Uncovered. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Wide open look. Good. He hits the jump shot. 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. It's Davis on the wing. The rebound by Booth.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Pass to Davis. Launches a three. Doesn't go for it. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Greg, give us one word to describe Domantas Sabonis on the offensive end.
Kevin, I guess I'd say dominant, but that only scratches the surface. The way Sabonis drops dimes, hits shots, and controls the glass, dominant just doesn't even really begin to say enough.
Stolen away. Here's Booth. Uses both hands to slam it down.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Misses from close range. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for the away team. White taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Davis, the pass to Washington. And they get it. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 5 now.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
A floater. Johnson, wide open. He fires. Sinks the triple. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
First team foul. At the line for your home team, Washington. 1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Campbell. Beyond the arc. Connects from 3-point range. Campbell's got his second basket.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Trimble passes to Davis.
Away team foul. First personal foul, second team foul.
pass to Martin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Trimble. Jones for 3. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here's Campbell. That shot no good. Good D by Jones. Here's Martin. Excellent D there by Johnson. Gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Stolen by Martin. Pass to Trimble. There's a screen by Washington. Trimble misses. Gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Carries it from three-point range.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Outside, Davis. Pass to Trimble. 6 to shoot. The 17-footer. And the jumper is good.
Well, maybe the defense thinks they can live with that, but he's pretty consistent from that mid-range area.
Timeout, timeout.
Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor, I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size. He's not Victor Wembanyama's size. Right. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Substitution on the court.
To the middle. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Jones with the bounce pass. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. 8 points for him.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to deal.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
We've got 1:18 left here in the second. To end the run. Campbell's shot's good. Campbell's got 8 points. Gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Henry kicks to Jones. Takes it inside. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, I can't tell you what a difference second chance points make in a game. That can be the factor that swings the outcome.
Covered by Martin. A shot. And Jones pulls it down. Gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. 27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Down low, here's Henry. It's blocked, and it ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the half. This one for three. No good. That's miss number 2 against 3 makes from the field. With 4 seconds on the clock. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Outside, Martin. Pass to Henry. Shot clock at 6. Jones with it. Launches it from deep. And no good that time. Here's Campbell. For the tie. Bangs home the trifecta. And that'll tie this game up. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Henry. It's Jones on the way. Puts up a deep 3 from beyond the arc and then some. He's got 13.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pass to Campbell. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I'm having a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you? Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Now here's Jones. He has 6. Pass to Henry. There's a good screen. And a miss there on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And here is Campbell, covered by Martin. To the right side. For the lead. And good that time. 8 points for him. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail-biter.
Here's Henry. 5 points in the game. From about 16. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team, De La Cruz. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Outside, Martin. Shot clock at 5. The three-pointer, no good. Gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Back to Jones. Trying to get something going. Drops in the tray. Jones has got 9.
And it's been an exciting game. Both teams really fighting this one out.
Pass to Campbell. And Campbell throws it down.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now here's Jones. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Martin. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Campbell is screen on Jones. Pass to Campbell. Fires the 3. Henry with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Yes, that goes in.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Substitution on the court.
The visitors with the ball. To the left side wing. That's tipped. Pass to Tyson. Now Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Tyson. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Johnson surveying the floor. Wound up there for Johnson. Here's Tyson. He's guarded by Davis. Outside Jackson. Lets the three fly. And they recover it. Clock at 6. The three. Nailed from three-point land. 5 points in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Takes the three. The shot that time, not on target. Gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. To the paint. Johnson with the rebound.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
That shot, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Jackson. Cleans it as the shot clock ticks down.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Up by 6. We're going to start. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Pass to Riley. Tries from 10. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Riley is out there with Johnson. Then it's White, and it's Ivasic in at the 5 spot. Now here's Davis. Into the lane. And Stan, while in New Orleans, you had a chance to coach Zion Williamson. Now, I've heard you talk about him before, but what's something special about Zion that maybe the average fan doesn't see?
Well, Kevin, that's a great question because I think what happens a lot of times with Zion, his athleticism is so exceptional that it's hard not to watch and focus on that. But Zion is both very, very smart and a very unselfish player. Nothing makes him happier than an assist to a teammate.
Well, that's a terrific assessment. And he makes the first but misses the second. So, Coach, thinking about Zion Williamson and his impact on the game, sometimes his playmaking can be overlooked a little bit.
Yeah, Kevin, this guy is really unselfish, and I think Zion actually relishes setting up teammates for shots more than he likes to score. He knows he's going to draw a lot of attention, and he creates shots for his team.
Just hearing you talk, I know you really like him, even personally, don't you? You love him as a player, but personally you like him.
Just a great person.
Inside. Here's White. Gets a very good look and converts.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
And the speed of that transition score. From defense to offense, able to take advantage before they can get set.
Outside, Davis. It's blocked. Outside, White. Oh, that's blocked. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. A 3 ball. He can't hit that time.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Timeout.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. I now send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the home team had some words for the team during the break. Now, they preached the little things in the huddle. They asked their team to battle on those 50-50 balls. One extra possession could be all the difference. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. On defense, the visitors. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter. Buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Pass to Campbell. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first. It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
There's the pick. Throws it up high.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Davis, the pass to Martin. A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
From outside the arc, he doesn't hit that one.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
To the wing on the left. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. The screen from Campbell. There's the three. Drains the three-pointer.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
There's the pick. 5 to shoot. Shoots the three. The rebound by Booth. Gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Davis against White. Washington sets the pick for Davis. And then Washington with the dunk.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter. Now Campbell. From past the arc. Connects from three-point range. Campbell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And the three-point shot really has been their best friend here tonight.
Well, it's one thing to hit threes when it doesn't matter. It's another to do it in clutch time. Takes a special player.
Jones. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
At the line for your home team, Jones, taking 2 shots.
That free throw missing. He doesn't get the second one. Gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Campbell. There's the screen. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Second personal foul, 3rd team foul. At the line for your home team, number 15. 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Shooting for the away team. Campbell, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And he is unable to get the second one.
Only down 2 now, but that miss might come back to haunt you. If they don't get a stop, it's back to a 2-possession game.
With the fadeaway. And that's off the glass and in. He's got 20.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Work to absolute perfection.
To the paint. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
A terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win back
took loads of height. Zero fear.
As big a basket as that was, the free throw probably even bigger. Now you've got a two-possession lead all of a sudden.
Campbell with it, covered by Martin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for the away team. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Campbell drills both of them.
Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
1:02 left in the 4th. Three-pointer. Trifecta.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
Good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Yeah, and you can feel the pace picking up in this second half. Both teams have dialed up the intensity.
Nice move. He can't get that one.
When you challenge a player on a layup, that's what you want. Getting a stop without a foul. The defense wins that battle.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Number 97. Second personal foul. 5th team foul. At the line for 2. Henry.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that gives them a 4-point cushion. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
An uphill climb. They need everything to break their way.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th quarter. From the low block, money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Number 15. Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ballgame.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
Here's Dela Cruz. His 3-pointer's off the mark. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Number 97. Third personal foul. At the line for your home team. Number 12. 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. They can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Fires for three. Missed. And so they get the victory here at home. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters the most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave,